this is where something fell through the cracks.
Yeah, something fell through the cracks. What do you think, Mike, when it comes to this reporting of these instances? What fell through the cracks, and how can we help?
Yeah, I think, like Gator said, the bullying and all that kind of stuff, and just on the one hand, you need to be respectful of people's due process, but on the other hand, I think this guy was over the line. I think he was due for a shoulder tapping or something to solve some problems that he had going on there, and yeah, I think it comes down to mental health and things like that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have like a possibly unpopular perspective, but uh, I'm a former bully. And I've also been bullied as well. In some instances, I think it really helps to build your character. But I don't support, continued bullying of anyone. I think it's wrong. It hurts. It creates a mentality that really isn't safe for everybody, obviously. So, but I can't necessarily, I know the quote that you're referring to with one of those spokespeople, and they were talking more or less about like ostracizing him, keeping him and leaving him outside of the group of buddies and friends. Is that, and I don't know. It's so hard because let's say that you have this individual who seems kind of out of it. You're going to want to potentially leave them out of your social circles and things along those lines. So it's really hard. It's a hard topic to really figure out with the bullying. I think one of the main issues here is there were all these contacts with the would you say, like, with the police and law enforcement, what, FBI, just different things, like you put things on YouTube talking about
Yeah, when you have the FBI tracking you down and
Yeah.
wanting to talk to you, that's the point at which you say that there's a problem there. I get what you're saying about bullying. That and I was kind of on both sides of the bullying coin myself growing up, and nothing huge or anything like that. But those were issues on both sides of the coin that I needed to work through, and that's just part of being human. And I worked through them. And but in this case, this guy was he was to the point where I would describe him as being mentally ill, and he needed some help rather than just the big high school hug or something like that. He needed some more sophisticated help than that. So I know that's something that maybe we need to look out for. We kind of have this two-facedness in society. We have, on the one hand, we have this if you see something, say something kind of thing. And on the other hand, we have this super hyper privacy and HIPAA, and we can't ever talk about you or do anything or point anything out about you because we'll probably identify you as part of some group or something like that, and it'll be racism or whatever, and so we have this two-facedness in society. I think we need to just quit with all the political correctness and solve problems.